Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time y'all watching this, man. It's Marquis Walker, man. What's good, man? What's with the light in here, man? My light, for some reason, ain't shining like it should. But it's a dark album anyway. Let's keep it, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's the reason for it, you know what I mean? But good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time y'all watching this, man. It's Marquis, aka Severely Yours, man. We talking about MC Ren, shock of the hour. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, man. Now, this project is interesting, man, because this is his first debut solo album, you know, that hit the market, after the NWA breakup, man. Really, you know what I mean? I don't think they did albums after this, Dre doing Death Row and things of that nature. And everybody pretty much split. Ice Cube left before Dre left, and Ran, everybody, what I'm saying, Ran was like, I gotta do something. So he started, he's still rapping good. So he got to his bag and put some work on. You know what I'm saying? Put some work out. Let me see if I get this light over here. Maybe that's what it is going on. This light right here. But yeah, man. So we going to Compton, man, from Boston, Mass. We're going to Compton, Mass. Not Compton, Mass. Compton, California. We're going from Boston, Mass to Compton, California, man, to visit MC Ren, man. Shock of the Hour, like I said, is the first album, debut studio project, man. This one came out November 16th, 1993. And that's ain't the first project he put out. This ain't the first project he put out. He put out an EP in 92, June 30th, 1992. He put out Kiss My Black Ass. You know what I'm saying? Kiss My Black Ass. You know what I'm saying? So that was fire. I like that one too. I reviewed that, so I'm gonna link that here, or y'all can go look it up, check it out on this channel, man. But let's get into it, man, because this is a controversial album, not just because of the lyrics and not because of the cursing and the gang lyrics, but it's a controversial album because he was in transition. So he did this album, and then he started studying with the Nation, the Nation of Islam, and he kind of changed the album a bit. He took off like 4 or 5 tracks, you know what I mean, and added some other views. Let's put it that way. He added some other views, and some of the songs are controversial, and kind of got him in trouble a little bit. But and I wonder the tracks that he took off. I want to listen to him. I want to hear him. I wish I heard him. I wish he puts them out. Maybe he'll release them sometime. And maybe they're on YouTube. I don't know if where's those 4 or 5 songs that he took off this album. If y'all know where they are, let me know. Hit me to those songs. If MC Ran, you watching this, man, hit me to those songs. I wanna your fans wanna your true fans wanna hear those songs that you took off. Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? MC Ran, you watching this, or anybody know MC Ran? I'm wondering if you left those 4 or 5 tracks on this album, would this album be a classic? Would it be different? Would people be talking about you as a legend more than a legend? Would they be talking about this album like, and then would your career would have went a different way? Because this album's close to the classic, even though you changed the dynamic of the records. But the last 4 tracks, man, and the intro's dope. The last 4 tracks, I ain't gonna lie, two out of the 4 are slamming. 2 out of the 4 tracks still dope. Maybe you use the same beats, you just change the lyrics. I'm not sure, but because you work with the same producers, it looked like. I don't know about Rhythm D. Rhythm D don't look like he was on the album in the beginning, so maybe Rhythm D was like a different producer that you work with. You know I'm saying, but I like this project, man, and I just wanted to know what the other songs sounded like with this record. I'm pretty sure it was still with the theme of the hardcore, disrespectful manner that you was in. You was in you know what I'm saying? That's what you was in. MC Ran, Compton. You rap disrespectful. You talk trash. You know what I'm saying? So like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was the era. That was the West Coast vibe of Compton. So you know what I mean? So it was fire. It was fire. But yeah, MC Ren, man, I don't know what happened, man. But let's get into the project, man. Not saying it's not a good project, still a good project, still good, still a fire project, just like the album cover. Let's go to number 1, 1155, produced by Tootie. Now Tootie on here putting in work. I don't know who Tootie is, man. Like who, like where you go? Like you hear some of these old school producers on albums, and you do reviews or you listen, you go, yo, who's this person and where they at? Because some of the tracks on here, he like Tootie was all over this joint, putting some work in. All right, number one, 1155, Tootie. Um, Intro that gets us ready for war. This is the intro, man. And I give a little feedback, little, you know what I'm saying, little story, but so the EP put out before this, the year before this in '92, was Kiss My Black Ass, right? It goes platinum after 2 months. So he's still in the game, like he's still doing his thing. Like people still like, yo, Ren's killing it, he's doing his thing, right? And then so Life Sentence was the name of this album. It was called Life Sentence before he changed it. So Life Sentence album was due to drop. During recording, Ren joined the Nation of Islam and converted. MC Ren scrapped. I don't say let's say it's saying half of the Life Sentence, but he really scrapped like 4 or 5 tracks, and then changed the title to Shock of the Hour. Which has something to do with like a Farrakhan speech or something like that, I believe. And so he left, he left. I guess he took off 4 or 5 joints and from Life Sentence, and then added like 4 or 5, actually 4 joints in the intro to this one after the Islam transformation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with this light, dog? Like, seriously, what's up with this light? It's getting like, yo, I got mad light. I got all the lights on in the thing, dog. Like, this don't make no damn sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this computer, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so that's number one. That was just the intro. But I just want to give you some intro. And yo, I got the tape for Kiss My Black Ass. I got the tape. I remember when I did the review, I showed the tape. Remember tapes, kiddies? I remember tape sound, or but yeah. Let's go to number two. Same old shit, produced by Tootie. First single that Ren fans were very excited about, including me. I was, excited about this joint, man. It's fire. You know what I'm saying? And Ren was like, he was one of my favorite MCs back then. Like I still put MC Ren on the hip hop, lyrical, MC, Mount Rushmore. He's still like a top dog. Like he still gets his props. Like he's a legend. Like he's a legend. NWA, solo career. He wrote for people. He was a ghostwriter for a couple people. Wrote for Easy. Wrote for a couple people. You know what I'm saying? Wrote for a lot of people, man. So he was dope. He's still like, he did come out with a single recently that I didn't really care for, but hopefully MC Ren's really in the studio putting some work together with some quality beats, and he's getting his pen game back. Hopefully he's with somebody that's sharpening up his sword with him, because MC Ren, like when Ice Cube left, the group, it was you. Even when Ice Cube was in the group, you were one of the top tier MCs out of that group. It was like you and Cube was the most lyrical out of NWA, and then Drake, then Cube leaves, and then it was you. You know what I'm saying? So I know you put that group on your back, probably writing for Dre and everything. You know what I'm saying? Appetite for Destruction, like all the joints on NWA after Cube left. I know you had a handful of work and ideas, and I know you put in work. Man, MC Ren. So I gotta give you your credit, man. What up? What up, Ben Frank? What's good, man? Salutes, man. Appreciate you joining, man. I don't know what's going on with this light today, man, but whatever, man. I'm gonna keep going. As long as it sounds good, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know what I'm doing, man. Y'all seen me before, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the number two, Same Old Shit, produced by Tootie. Tootie's in his bag too, man. So and MC Ren's a dope wordsmith. He's always been a dope wordsmith. He carried NWA after Cube left, and then when he did his solo career, I was one of his number one cheerleaders, man, on the sideline, man, letting that, you know what I'm saying, making sure, you know what I'm saying, like his stuff was heard, loving this dark, rainy type track. MC Ren was still a top tier West Side general, man. Song burns like the album cover, man. It's fire. His song's fire, man. Like same old shit. Everyone when I wait. Like this was the joint, man. Like this was the single. This is one of his top singles, man. Like when you look up MC Ren, like this album's gonna be probably his highlighted album or his best album to date. And besides the EP, the EP was dope too. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yup," and DJ Train. Yeah, DJ Train, nice too, man. He was dope. Number 3, F What You Heard, produced by Dr. Jam. This is the second single from the LP, letting people know not to believe the hype. And the room was about him. You know what I'm saying? You break up and get, the group breaks apart. There's a lot of rumors. MC ran this, MC ran that. You know what I'm saying? So he's just saying, F what you heard, man. Yo, this is me. I'm here. I'm back. I'm telling you the truth. What's good? It's a sinister track allowing with clear messages. You know what I'm saying? Spread by the legendary MC, man. MC Ran, man. You did your thing. I appreciate it, man. Like this album was good, man. It was slept on. A lot of people didn't talk about this album for some reason. I don't know why, but this album's fire. MC Ren is the final frontier. MC Ren is the final frontier. Yeah, Vindo, what's up? You're a fan. You're a fan of MC Ren. MC Ren, man, if you're watching and listening to this, man, you're getting your flowers, man, on this show, man. You're getting your flowers in Boston. You're getting your flowers on the THHC podcast. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I wish I can get you on. If somebody know you watching this, man, come on the show, man. I got a lot of questions for you, brother. Number 4, All Bull aside. Basically, All Bullshit aside, man. Produced by Dr. Jam and Madness for real. And this joint got the elements of the turntable, but still feels like some dark underground music. These tracks that they bump, these are the tracks that you bump in the whip when you're rolling deep with the fellas. When you're rolling deep with the dudes and your brothers, man, you chilling, man. These are the joints you bump, man. You bump. You about to go to the club. You about to go to a session with some females, man. These are the ones you bump, man, and you freestyle off. And these are the hardcore tracks that you be like, yo, put that MC Ran on, put that, you know what I'm saying? Put that All Bullshit aside joint on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had this joint too. I had this CD or tape. I had the tape. I remember having the tape. And then I think I had the CD too. I got robbed back in the day. That's karma because I used to rob people too. But I got robbed for all my tapes and CDs, man. I think that was an inside job. No comment. I ain't gonna say who. Ren was my favorite from NWA once Cube left. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Cube and Ren ran that group no matter what. And then Cube left. It was MC Ren all day. He made that group shine. He made that group still tick. You know what I mean? Dre, no. I don't know why Dre didn't give him no beats. Like whatever that relationship they had, Dre owed him some beats, man. Dre owed this dude some beats. Dre owed this dude an album. Matter of fact, Dr. Dre, anybody listening, man, Dr. Dre, you owe MC Ren a whole album. I think MC Ren and you doing an album now, it'd be fire, man. Yo, but Dr. Dre, yo, give MC Ren like 10, 12 cuts, man. Stop playing, man. You owe him more than that. You owe him your life, dog. He saved your butt, man. He saved your ass, man. But you know what I'm saying? With the verses and the lyrics. Come on, man. He was NWA after Cube left. Straight up. Number 5, One False Move, produced by Tootie, featuring was it Convict Felon, Dollar Bill, and Don Jaguar. I forgot to put their names in the bottom, but it's I'll say it again. One False Move featuring the Convict Felon, Dollar Bill, and Don Jaguar, right? So this reggae influenced Red Rum song was a surprise for me, but this joint worked with heavy gangster music drowning out the Rasta chorus. So yeah, dangerous, yeah, dangerous. Yo, but like it's dope. Like a lot of rap back in the day incorporated reggae. I think I want to rap incorporated reggae first, or reggae incorporated rap. I think like rap reached out to reggae. I'm not sure, but whoever did, it's dope, man. Some of those cuts when you combine them, reggae and rap usually work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the rhythm. It's the rhythm. You get that rhythm. That's all you need, man. That's all you need. Number 6, You Want to Effer, basically you want to fuck her, man. I ain't listen, yo. I gotta curse on these ones because the goddamn songs got the curses in them. The title. So this is produced by Dr. Jam. It's funny, Dr. Jam. He went from Dr. Dre to Dr. Jam, dog. So anyway, MC Ren was the best at dissing, bitches, hoes, and tramps, man. This is like one of those records, man. He dissed the foul females. He was dissing a lot of foul females back then, and he was best. He was the best at those records. He was, like he always came with those lyrics. He had those bars. He had those lyrics to kind of to spit. You know what I'm saying, like that, man. Only referring to women that made bad decisions. I'm just saying that the horrible women out there, the ones that was in the streets running around acting crazy. That he's disrespecting not all the women in the world. He's disrespecting the women that he grew up with, the ones that was in his face, the ones that was wild, and the survivors. They had to survive. They had to swear and curse and steal and rob. They had to do the same thing men did. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. So I know some of them women, and they women now. They lovely women. They got kids, family now. But back in the day, they were hustlers. They were pimps. These women did everything we did. You know what I'm saying? So just to survive, you have to survive, man. You have to be tough. So he's talking about those tough women. Let's put it that way, man. On NWA in his solo career, Ren's been masterful on disrespectful records like this. You know what I'm saying? He's been dissing the hood chicks for years, man. You know what I'm saying? Like on like one of my favorite songs is when he does so like on this EP on MC Ren Kiss My Black Ass, and he talks about what's it? Is it behind the scenes? I think it's behind the scenes. Yeah, when he be like, I jumped in the window with my dick in my hand. Dog, like MC Ren has some quotables, man. He was a quotable MC. Like he was dope. He's still dope, man. He's still rapping. So shout out to MC Ren. Hopefully Dre give him those beats, man. Stop playing. But anyway, he was disrespectful to the ladies. He was, man. Number 7, another highlight joint, Mayday on the front line. Damn, this beat was sick. Dr. Jam. What if Dr. Jam is Dr. Dre, but he had to change his name for legal reasons? I don't know. But I know it ain't Dr. Dre. I'm just going crazy. But Dr. Jam, you did your thing, man. I don't know if you was like catering after Dre, but you had some fire beats on this joint, man. This song should have been on a single. Should have been a single. Track is still banging. It's still banging like Bloods and Crips, man. Like this song bangs, man. Got a great vibe, man. MC was on the front lines lyrically on this joint. He was putting in work. This song, and beyond. I just want to let y'all know is the tracks that, like after, he went to the nation. You know what I'm saying? Like basically number 7, this is the last. So basically 2 to 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess 6 songs. This was on an original record called Life Sentence. I think he changed the intro and then he added 4 songs at the end. So the last 4 songs is when like he started like listening to the nation and speaking differently, rapping differently. You know what I'm saying? And kicking different facts. You know what I mean? So but this song rocks. And speaking of rocks, this was on Chris Rock's movie CB4. This was on the soundtrack of CB4. Y'all know the movie CB4? Yo, go check out CB4 with Chris Rock. Yo, it's funny, man. But this was on the soundtrack. Mayday on the front line. This beat is fire. This beat's crazy. It's gangster, dog. It's crazy. So just to remind you, the intro, I think in the last 4 records were inputted after his transition to Islam. Like I said earlier, I like to hear the songs that he dismissed, and I'm wondering if we would be calling this album a classic if we had those other 4 or 5 records on here. I just wonder, like you take off 4 or 5 records and you put on some Nation of Islam type of influence bars songs afterwards. This could have been a classic album. Like if y'all think it's a classic album, let me know. If y'all still think this album's classic, let me know. You know what I mean? If it is, let me know. If you think it's in your classic category, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Let me know. But this came to a classic, even though he changed the 4 tracks. Like number 8, I ain't really like Attack on Babylon. Number 8, Attack on Babylon, produced by Rhythm D. It was okay. It's an okay record. Like I said, we on some Minister Farrakhan mix with West Coast Rage on another Fearful track. Was not one of my, was not the best for me, but I like the record. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a terrible record. It wasn't a skippable record. He was spitting knowledge. He's spitting, stuff from the mosque. So I get it, but he's like doing it hardcore. So my thing was, why change up the records? Because you could have just did a whole, because after he did this album, he did another album that was more towards the mosque. So you could have just left those other records in here, put this album out, and then put then change your lyrical content later, like you did. So why take? I don't know why I don't get it, man. I don't know why you gonna mess up the whole album. I'm gonna say you messed up the album, like not just messed it up, meaning like, why you changing it, dog? Why you change the album? That's my first question I asked MC Ren. Why you really change? Why you take out those 4 or 5 tracks and put these on there? Even though some of these tracks right here still bang, it was like, yo, why'd you do that? Why'd you I think it's an underground classic. Yeah, Ben Frank saying it's an underground classic, but it's like, I think it would have been an overground classic if you left those 4 records in there, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, man. I don't want. I gotta hear those 4 records. Unless those 4 records was trash, I see why you put these in there. I don't know, but you speaking about the Islam and Nation on this one, like, I get it, but you could have saved it, because, like, think about it. You got the 6 songs, you still talking disrespectful, nasty, hardcore, guns, bloods, killing people, but then the next 4 tracks you want to talk about saving black people? Come on, man. MC Ren. Come on, son. Come on, son. Stop playing, man. Anyway, number 9, Do You Believe, produced by Tootie. This was like the Don't Trust Me white man, white woman record. Like, don't interact with white people, period. Like, if you get caught chilling with white people, we gonna hang you. Like, some of these lyrics was controversial. Like, some of these lyrics was like, people were like, yo, MC Ren bugging. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but he's following the Nation, and I don't know if the Nation. I don't think the Nation told him to rap that. This is what he got from studying, and this is the messages he took and put them on record, man. Let's just talk about the record. Do You Believe, produced by Tootie. Tootie has some tough tracks. Shout out to Tootie, man. Tootie was in his production bag. Just what I say, dope sounds and music, man. Just good music, man. MC Ren is a militant black Muslim soldier on this joint, still with a splash of NWA, still with a splash with a nigga with attitude. He still had a nigga he still had an attitude on this record. You know what I'm saying? He still was like going in. He was going in. The track is fire. The message, maybe the message, they took the message out of content. Yeah, he was mad. He's talking about basically kill the white man. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying it on record. White men say it, kill the black man. They just saying it on record. I mean, they probably on some records. This mad white music out there talking about kill the nigga, kill the black people. So we just don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. You know what I mean? You only talk about black music that's negative. Where's all this mad white people disrespecting black people on records? We don't talk about it though. But anyway, number 10, Mr. F Up or Mr. Fuck Up, featuring the whole clique. Now, this is produced by Tootie and Juvenile, right? So not Juvenile. Well, he's a rapper, but it's not Juvenile who y'all think, right? But this is MC Ren's protege group. Protege. This is MC Ren's protege group. And the members are Grinch, Bone, J Rock, and his brother. His brother's name Juvenile. So his brother produced half this record. You know what I'm saying? So, and MC Ren's not even on the record. He's not even on the record. He just let the group rock. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back in the day, people did posse cuts, and this was like a posse cut without Ren. I don't know why Ren didn't join the lyricism, because this was a dope record. I like this record. Most rappers were at least on posse cuts and didn't make it in the music. So, but yeah, like I was just saying, this is a dope song, dope record, and I don't know why MC Ren ain't on it. He just let his group rock. This is his old group he was in, or maybe a group that he was starting, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they was on his label or what he was doing with them, but it's a dope record, man. I like the record, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a dope record. What the fuck's going on? Like, I'm showing y'all a little shoulder. What the hell is shirt? I feel like fucking my shirt. Something's going on with my damn shirt, nigga. What the hell's going on? Anyway, like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Share the video, man. Sorry about the light, man. I don't know what's up with this light, man. The light's whack up in here. Maybe because of the sun's here, the light's here. I don't know, man. I don't understand light, man. I need a light person. Give me a light person, man. Number 11, Shock of the Hour. This is the title cut, man. This is featuring Cam and I think Layla, W-L-Y, Layla. I don't know. Shock of the Hour album track, title track is a reference made in a speech from the Nation of Islam's Minister Louis Farrakhan. It's about Black justice. This is like the last record. It's the record that this is probably the record he started with to change up the whole 4 songs. He probably like when he started studying with the Nation, man. He probably like, I'm gonna scrap. Like, I don't know if he was gonna scrap the whole album. I don't know what he was doing. Like, listen, I don't even know why he. I don't know. I'm still confused on why he scrapped like half the record and then put like Nation of Islam tracks on it, basically. Well, just the lyrics, it wasn't like Nation of Islam tracks, but it was like the verses and the content was like Islamish, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, just put it on the next album. What are you doing? Like, I don't know. MC Ren, you gotta explain yourself, man. You got some explaining to do. Lucy, MC Ren, you got some explaining to do. But yeah, the track is dope though. Cam's a great MC. Check out Cam. Yep, Cam is dope. Layla, but why he spell it? Am I going crazy? Did I spell it wrong? Maybe I spelled it wrong. So it's Layla. I swear I saw like I swear it was spelled L-A. I don't know, it don't matter, but whatever. I thought it was Y-L-Y at the end. I'm like, that's why I ain't know how to say it. But Layla. Oh, that's Layla from Above the Law? Oh man, why didn't I recognize his voice? I love Above the Law, man. Above the Law is dope, man. And that's one of my favorite groups back then too, man. Layla was dope. Now, maybe that's why. Maybe I did spell it wrong, but for some reason, I don't know why I tagged it that way, but whatever. Maybe it's my writing. But 1993, Villain Entertainment, man. What do y'all give this record? What do y'all score this record, man? Let me know if y'all think like Ben Frank in the comments said it's a underground classic. I could probably agree with that. Like, it's underground classic. Like, I don't think every record's fire, but like, listen, the first 7 records, even the intro, was the intro, and then the 6 records afterwards, dope as hell. Like number 9 and number 10, he changed those records, but those records are dope as hell too. The beats, man, it's the beats. The messages maybe a little controversial, but then like number 8 and number 11, I don't know, man, about number 8 and 11, man. Like, it kind of, I don't know, it takes something from the album. You know what I mean? Like, he could have saved it, and he did save it for like he could have saved it for the next album. Let's put it that way. Don't. I wonder if he had a classic on his hands. I wonder if he really had a classic, because he's gonna erase half the album, and then like, dude, what are you doing, MC Ren? Like, I don't know. I just be thinking, like, when I read these stories and I read up on the old school stuff, and I be reading like and researching like what happened, like what really happened with the group NWA, what really happened with Dre, what happened to Eazy-E, what really happened with, you know, Q, what really happened with MC Ren. I'd be like, yo, then I'm reading them on Ren and going, dude, you was the second best lyricist at NWA. Like, what happened to your career? Like, did somebody blackball you, like, since you went to the mosque? I don't know, man. Like, but what do y'all give this album? Shout out to Ben Frank in the chat. Let me double check though. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. He says he was studying under the bro Khalid Muhammad. So it was Khalid Muhammad. So yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't like studying under, you know, Louis Farrakhan, because Louis Farrakhan was in the East. You know what I mean? So but shout out to Khalid Muhammad. So he was studying, you know, in the West with Khalid Muhammad, man. That's great information, man. I appreciate the information, man. But yeah, man, he studied with him, and it changed his whole demeanor, and he trashed most of his album, and he put four new tracks on it. So I still be thinking like, what would the album would have sounded like? What would the album would have sounded like with the original 4 or 5 cuts that he took off? Like, I'm still going bananas. It's like, can you imagine if Dr. Dre converted to Nation of Islam, chopped half his album off, and then started rapping differently? If he started rapping differently on a half of the Chronic, we won't be talking about the Chronic now. We talk about the Chronic like it's a national treasure. You know what I mean? Even though it's vulgar, disrespectful, everything, just like MC Ren, though, you just most of the album, you disrespectful women on women. You know what I'm saying? Talking trash, killing people on the record. You know what I mean? Violent. And then all of a sudden you go, let me be conscious on the last 4 records. Like, nah, I don't even make no damn sense. I don't even make no sense, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it, man. Like, I need to hear those songs that you got rid of. I need to hear them songs. I ain't gonna lie. Both him and Q. Oh, Q was studying under the Nation, but Q was studying under the Nation, but he didn't like change his albums. like he might have changes. He changes, like, of course he changes, his studies. He was studying with PE, Public Enemy, and the Bomb Squad, and Paris and all them dudes. And who's the dudes? The S1Ws. S1Ws had their own little Black Panther type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it, man. Yeah, Death Certificate was dope. Death Certificate was like different. It was different verbal. I get it, but like the beats were there. It was still dope. It was still dope records, dope album. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you remember Paris? You said, "Yep, Paris." You look like Paris, dog. You Paris? Ben Frank, you gotta look like Paris, dog. Nah, I'm just joking, man. I'm just having fun. But yeah, man. Like, I like this album, so I gotta give this album. I share my 5 mic score. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mics, a little more. Sometimes I break it down in percentages. So try to give it as much strength. You know what I'm saying? As mics as it can. But this album's is I'll give you a clue. It's close. I give it close to 5 mics. It's close to a classic. It's 4 something. It's 4 mics and something. It's not 5 mics, and it's not 5 mics because this dude took out some of the material. Like, I'm still wondering, like, why you took out some of the material. Why'd you take out 4? Like, I'm going crazy. I need to know. I need to talk to MC Ren. Anybody know MC Ren? I need to ask him that question. That's the question of the day for this album. MC Ren, Shock of the Hour. Why did you remove? And I get it, because you was studying Islam. But if you, trash the whole album, then we should have never heard this whole album. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. We should never heard none of this album, because most of the album, you're disrespectful, you're rude, you're impolite, you're disrespectful, you're like vulgar language. But then the last 4 records, you're trying to clean stuff up. Don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense, man. Oh, what up, Jeff, man? What's good, man? Shout out to Jeff in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Marquis Walker, salute. Peace to you in Boston on deck. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all both coming in. Keep me company, man. 2023 family and health. You know what I mean? Don't let them cloud your 2023 vision. You're right, Jeff. Man, I'm not. But I'm just spazzing about MC Ren. I'm not spazzing about nothing else, man. MC Ren, I want to hear those 4 tracks. Y'all don't want to hear those 4 tracks? The ones he took off, the 4 or 5 tracks he took off this project. Y'all don't want to hear them tracks? I want to hear those tracks. I'm going crazy because I want to hear those tracks. I want to know how they would have blended with this record. I'm pretty sure we would have been saying this album is a hip hop classic with those 4 tracks he took off. I know we would have. Because the whole album is dope. Even with the intro. I know he changed the intro, but number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, fire songs. You know what I'm saying? Number 9 and number 10, I love those joints too. I ain't gonna lie. I know he changed those, but 8 and 11 is like, Like, come on, dude, you bugging, man. But MC Ren, yeah, he's real people. I like MC Ren. He's one of my favorites. He's on the Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? He's on my Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? MC Ren getting his flowers right now. I'm giving you flowers, MC Ren. It might not sound like it, but I just want to know those 4 songs. I want to know those 4 records. I'm going crazy. Especially if I hear the history. You give me the history, and I'll be like, what? He took off 4. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you know the history, you're like, yo, what happened? You probably will do an interview, hit him up. I'm gonna try to hit him up. You think I gonna hit MC Ren up? Why wouldn't I? Why I did this review first because I know he's working on new music. So I play chess, y'all. I think first. I think about my moves. So if I do this review, hit it to him, maybe he'll like it. Maybe he'll talk about it. Maybe explain it. Maybe he'll come on the show and talk about this album, but maybe he'll talk about his new music. I know he's working on some new music. And Dr. Dre, you owe this dude some beats. You owe MC Ren an album, dog. Who thinks Dr. Dre owe MC Ren carried NWA? And tell me he didn't. MC Ren carried NWA after Cube left, man. And when Cube was there, he was like, him and Cube was going back and forth with the lyrics, man. I was like, yo, I like MC Ren on this one. Ooh, I like Cube on this one. Like, MC Ren was a beast, man, back then. Stop playing, man. But yeah, man, I'm about to get out of here, man. Yo, peace out to Ben Frank. You know what I'm saying? Keep me company, man. Appreciate it, man. Give me the facts. You give me these hip-hop facts. Loving it. And shout out to Jeff, you know what I'm saying, from Dartmouth, Mass, man. Always showing love too, man. Like, yo, I'm telling you, man. This album's fire, man. It's still fire. I like the album. I can't clown on it. I just want to know if it would have been better. And that's all I'm saying. Like, it's a good album. I just want to know if we would have been talking about it like The Chronic, because this album is fire. Like, the album cover is fire. It's flaming, is dope, man. Like, I don't know what else to say, man. But yeah, peace and blessings from Ben Frank. Yes, Dre owe us a new album. Dre owe MC Ren an album. You know what I'm saying? You don't think so? Like, Dr. Dre owe MC Ren an album. All beats. It better be dope beats. Like, good. Like, oh, you owe him something. Yeah, R.I.P. to Easy E, man. You can't forget Easy E. R.I.P. to Easy. Dope rapper. Well, he was a dope rapper. He had a dope voice. Like, people wrote for him. He ran for him. Q wrote for him. Hey, DOC. Shout out to DOC. DOC wrote for Easy E, but R.I.P. to Easy E, man. Yo, do y'all think? I don't know why. Well, y'all bring up Easy E. This is the last question for y'all. Can Easy E's kids rap? That's all I want to know. You think Easy E's kids can rap? I just want to know. I'm gonna let y'all answer that. I ain't gonna say nothing. All right, but get out of here, man. This is Marquis Walker, aka Cincerely Yours, man. Man, listen, man. We coming back from Compton, California, man, to Boston, Mass, man. MC Ren, shock of the hour. I like the record. I can't complain, but listen, it's on the brim of being a classic, and it might be a hood classic, might be you know what I'm saying, but it's on the brim. It's like right there. It's right there. It's right there, man. It's right there. Yeah, yes, sir. Salute the Doc. Yeah, DOC, man. Give DOC credit because he's part of NWA. He's part of the movement. He says Little Easy got a new project with Daz. It's dope. Okay. Listen, the one thing about me, Ben, Frank, I'll check it out. So shout out to Little Easy. Shout out to Easy's daughter. They both out there trying to, put stuff on wax. He says Little Easy got a new joint with Daz Dillinger from the Dog Pound. So I gotta check it out. I'll look into it. I'll check it out. He said it's fire. I'll listen to it. I always give things a listen. I give it a first listen. If it's good, if it's bad, whatever, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna give everybody a break. Anybody got music on deck, I'll listen to it. I'll check it out. But let me get out of here, man. I'm on my soapbox, man, and appreciate, like I said, Ben Frank for keeping me company, man, and Jeff from Dartmouth keep me company, man. Like I said, man, like, subscribe, and notification bells, all that's free. Hit me up, man. Let me know what albums y'all want me to dissect next, listen to next. It could be anything. It don't have to be rap. And I'm I'm pretty much out of here. Y'all remember love over hate. Practice more love than hate, man. Sorry about the light in the video. I don't know. I set it up. I usually be downstairs, but I just felt like doing the video right here. Sometimes I do the videos here. Sometimes doing downstairs, but I don't know why the light's tripping today. But anyway, yeah, man. It's Marquis Walker, aka Severe, aka Cincerely Yours. Please remember love over hate. Tweet me at ittydance, ITTYDANCE. And then you can gram me at Severe with a CCEVERELY _ YOURS _ You know what I'm saying? So, all right, man. I'm getting out of here. Peace out. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the company. Love the facts. You know what I'm saying? Love the hip hop facts. And happy 50th to hip hop, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going in this year. This is the year I'm going in, man. I'm going in with this hip hop. I don't care. This is the hip hop year. We going in, man. We showing love to hip hop, man. All right, yo, I'm getting out of here, man. Peace out, man. Appreciate it, man. One love, man. Support if you can. I got the clothing line. My daughter got a clothing line. I got the book. Oh, I gotta stop. I gotta promote, man. Man. Shameless plug, man. Come on, man. The book is out, man. You know what I mean? It's called Severe's Chronicles, man. Volume 1. I'm working on Volume 2 right now, man. It's coming out fire, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's do it, man. Support if you can. If you get the book, man, I'll give you a signed copy if you order the book. It's online too, on digital platforms, so y'all can read it on those notebook things, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can do those, or you'll see. Number 2 is coming out soon, but this one is the start of my writing career, and I'm so proud of it, and I'm patting myself on the back. And Kaepernick, let's go, baby. Shout out to Kaepernick, man. Shout out to Black Power. Shout out to Black people, period, man. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to everybody that's for Black people, straight up, man. Shout out to that's it, man. Bless indeed. Yep. Yo, fire. All right, we're getting out of here, man. Peace out, y'all.